The Lord is saying to each of us on this evening. Why don't you go ahead and tag your neighbor, your friends, start a watch party. Let somebody know that we're on the air and that we love them to be a part of our Facebook Bible study on tonight. I want to say good evening to all of you who are on, who I see you this evening. We thank God for you. And so go ahead and just send an invite to somebody and let them know that we're having Bible study tonight, and tune in with us and hear what the Lord is saying in their lives and what the Lord has in store for them. Let's start with a word of prayer. Lord, we are just so grateful that you have been good to us, that you have kept us, that you have watched over us, that you have provided for us, and we are just so thankful to you for all of the many blessings that you have bestowed upon our lives. We ask right now, God, that you would go into the homes of our members, those who are watching us, and touch them wherever they need to be touched. Lift them up where they're down, strengthen them where they're weak, build them up, oh God, where they're torn down. Let them know that you're God and you're God all by yourself. We love you tonight, and we thank you for all of the multitudes of blessings that you have bestowed upon our lives. So we ask that you come in and give us a fresh anointing of thy spirit, that we can take this our word and rightly divide and impart to us an understanding that will help us to be who you're calling us to be. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Tonight, we want to go to a familiar psalm, which is Psalm 27. And we're going to look at just 3 verses tonight, verses 7 through 9. Psalm 27, 7 through 9. And we're going to talk on the subject of a petition in my pain. Petition in my pain. Because we all endure pain. And we all go through seasons. We all go through times. We all go through moments in life where we have to endure. We have to overcome things that we may not want to overcome. We have to deal with situations that we don't necessarily deal with. But the good news is that when you are in a relationship with the Lord, you have a right to make a petition. You have a right to talk with the Lord and to let your petition be known to God as it relates to where you are and what you are going through. I want to use tonight for a thesis statement. I want us to think on this. I want us to think on this for a thesis statement tonight. For every believer, there is an assignment that is wrapped with the presence of pain. There are disappointments, despair, and discouragement that we all must endure personally in order for us to mature spiritually. Even in the midst of these trying times and situations, the believer serves a God that remains in control. And the believer must never forget the power of petition that we possess to ask God to intervene on our behalf and rescue us in our moments of pain. So we all have some pain that is assigned to us, whether we like it or not, whether we want to receive it or not, whether we want to deal with it or not, whether we ask for it or not, expect it or not, invite it or not, whether we don't deserve it or not, whether we deserve it or not, we all have pain that is designed, that is assigned for us. But the good news is, as believers, even when we're in the midst of our painful places and our painful situations, we understand that we serve a God that is always in control. That we serve a God that always knows our end before we even begin. We serve a God who already knows how we're going to come out before we even go in. We serve a God who already knows how we're going to pass the test before we even take the test. So that's good news right there, because no matter how intense my pain, no matter how sincere or how hard my pain may be to me, I still can have a sense of relief, because I know that my pain is not bigger than my provider. I know that my pain is not bigger than my promise. I know that my pain is not bigger than my God. And in everything that I go through, God is always in control. And God gives me an opportunity to make a petition, to ask God to intervene on our behalf and rescue me in my moments of pain. That when I'm going through it, I don't have to go through it by myself. That no matter how hard it is, I serve a God that I can lean on and depend on. I serve a God that's willing and able to get up and meet me in my pain to help me through my pain. So we must remember that even in the midst of our pain, we have the ability to ask a petition. Now we're going to look at Psalms 27. We're going to look at Psalms 27 next. We're going to look at Psalms 27 tonight. And Psalms 27 has three structures to it. It has three structures interwoven into from verses 1 to the end of the Psalms, which is verse 14. The first structure is the psalmist is telling us to trust in the Lord. He does that in verses 1 through 6. When you read verses 1 through 6, you will find a trust in the Lord motif. That the psalmist is telling you that whatever you go through it, and though you have enemies around you and foes that want to eat your flesh, and though you fall and the war is encamped against you and rise against you, you can be confident. Why? Because you have a God that you will seek after, and you can dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of your life. Why? Because in the time of trouble, what does he do? He shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And then he said, and now shall my head be lifted up above my enemies. Now, he doesn't tell you that you won't have enemies. He doesn't tell you that you won't have battles. He doesn't tell you that you won't have situations that are uncomfortable, that you won't have people who are trying to stand between you and your promise, that you won't have people who are trying to stand between you and who God created you to be. When he says, whatever you face, always remember, trust in the Lord. Somebody needs to type that in your message box. Trust in the Lord. Whatever I face, I'll trust in the Lord. Whatever comes against me, I'll trust in the Lord. Whatever situations that I have to endure, I can do that because I have trust that God will take care of me. That the Lord will take care of me. That the Lord will bring me out, that the Lord will bring me through, that the Lord will give me everything that I need in order to be who God has created me to be. So that's the first structure. The first structure in verses 1 through 6 is to trust in the Lord. Now, the second structure you can find in verses 7 through 12. In verses 7 through 12, he makes a plea to the Lord. He makes a plea to the Lord. When I cry, when my voice, have mercy also on me. When thou said, seek my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. This is the one we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about this plea to the Lord. Now watch this. In the first structure, he's talking about trusting in the Lord and knowing that no matter what you go through, no matter what you fight or face, you can trust in the Lord. But then he shifts in his motif, and he starts saying, when you are going through whatever it is you go through in life, you can make a plea to the Lord. You can call out to the Lord. You can seek the Lord. You can expect to hear from the Lord. That's why I can trust it, because I know I can plead to it. That's why I can trust it, because I know when I'm down and out, I can reach out to him and he'll make everything all right. And the third structure next, the third structure, I had this next moment here. The third structure should have said, wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. So in verses 13 and 14, he talks about waiting on the Lord. I have trust in the Lord. It should be wait on the Lord. That's the third structure that you find in verse 13 and 14. So remember, structure 1, trust in the Lord. Verse 1 through 6. Structure 2, you can make a plea to the Lord. Verse 7 through 12. And structure 3 is to wait on the Lord. It is found in verse 13 and 14. All right? So let's get into this tonight, family, and see what the Lord is saying to us. Psalms 27, verse 7. David is our author, and he's talking to the Lord. And he tells the Lord, hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. Now in verse 6, he's telling the Lord, my head will be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Therefore I will offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. He has a different motif that he starts in verse 7. In verse 6, he's talking about praising. He's talking about recognizing how good God has been or is being to him. In verse 7, he goes from a praise to a plea. So something happens between verse 6 and verse 7 that causes David to change the way that he's talking to the Lord. Or it causes David to change the motif of his communication. In verse 6, he's talking about how good the Lord is. My enemies are around about me, but I know my head going to be lifted up. And I will, because my head is lifted up, even when my enemies are around me, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer sacrifice of praise. I'm going to give God glory. I'm going to tell the Lord, thank you. I'm going to sing praises unto the Lord. But somebody knows that life has a way of taking you from on top of the mountain to put the mountain on top of you. Yeah. Life has a way of turning things around never know where you got to go. David says in verse 6, I'm offering sacrifices of praise. In verse 7, he says, Lord, when I cry, hear me. He goes from praise to pain. He says, Lord, when I cry with my voice, hear have mercy also on me. Hear me when I cry, but don't just hear me, have mercy. And answer me. So in verse 7 next, we have the introduction to a desperate plea. Anybody watching me ever had a desperate plea? Anybody watching me ever had a moment when you knew that if the Lord don't bring me out, I ain't gonna come out? Anybody ever went through something that you knew if God didn't do it for me, it wouldn't get done? Anybody been listening to me ever been down so low that you knew if you were going to get up, it was going to have to be God to pick you up? And you had a desperate plea, Lord, I'm crying, I need you to hear me. Lord, I'm down, I need you to hear me. Lord, I'm going through next, I need you to hear me. Lord, it's rough, I need you to hear me. Lord, it's hard, I need you to hear me. Lord, I don't know how I'm going to make it. I need you to hear me. Somebody ought to type in your message box, hear me, Lord, because you need the Lord to hear you right now. He says, not only, Lord, do I need you to hear me, not only, Lord, am I asking you to hear me, not only, Lord, am I asking you to put your attention on me, I also want you to next acknowledge me. I want you to acknowledge me, Lord. When he says, have mercy on me, he said, acknowledge me, answer me, come and see about me, pick me up, bring me out, deliver me, take care of me, fix this thing that I'm in, and if you can't fix this thing that I'm in, fix what's in me, that I can deal with this thing that I'm in. Or somebody should have ran around your house right there, because it doesn't look like what you're in is going to fix, but God's got a way of fixing you while you're in it, so you can deal with it, so you can come out of it, knowing there was nobody but the Lord that gave me what I needed in order to endure what I had to endure. David said, I got a desperate plea. I can't come out of this by myself. I tried already. I can't pick myself up. I tried already. I don't have nobody I can call. Nobody answers the phone. Lord, I need you to hear me. I need you to come and see about me. I need you to have mercy. Do I have anybody that's ever prayed that prayer that when you don't know what to pray, all you can say is, Lord, have mercy, because you know mercy fits your case, and you know that if the Lord had mercy, everything else would be all right. You didn't know what to pray for your children. You didn't know how to pray. You were so far down, you didn't think you were going to get up. But you found a way to say, Lord, have mercy. And somebody can testify that mercy fits your case. And the Lord turned it around for you. Yeah. He says, have mercy on me, Lord. Have mercy also upon me. And answer me. Don't leave me here by myself. Answer me, Lord. I need to know that you know where I am. Answer me, Lord. I need to know that I'm not in this thing by myself. Answer me, Lord. I need to know that I'm gonna survive this situation. Lord, please answer me. Yeah. He says, now look at verse 8. He says, when thou said, seek ye my face. My heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I see. When thou said, seek ye my face. My heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I see. So he's down and out right now. He's going through right now. He's going from praise to pain. But in the midst of his pain, he recognizes he can make a plea. He makes a plea Lord, I have three things I need you to do. I need you to hear, I need you to have mercy, and I need you to answer. I need you to hear, I need you to have mercy, and I need you to answer. I need you to hear, I need you to have mercy, and I need you to answer. Then he says, when you said, see my face, my heart said unto you, your face, Lord, will I see. Next, he said, this is what I'm going to do. Lord, I'm seeking you. I'm seeking you, Lord. I'm looking for you. I'm expecting something from you. I'm excited about what you get ready to do with me and for me and through me and to me. I'm living right now, even in the midst of this painful situation. I'm living past the pain in expectation. I'm believing that you're going to do what I asked you to do in verse number 7. I believe, Lord, that you're going to hear me. I believe you're going to have mercy on me, and I believe you're going to answer me. So this is what I'm doing. I'm seeking now. I'm looking for you to do what I asked you to do. I'm seeking now. I'm excited about what you're getting ready to do for me. I'm seeking now. I'm looking forward when I wake up in the morning because I know you're getting ready to do something for me in my life. I'm excited now because I know you didn't bring me this far to leave me by myself. I'm excited now. I'm seeking you, Lord. I'm seeking you, Lord. Everywhere I look, I'm expecting to see you in it. Everywhere I go, I'm expecting to have an encounter with you. Everything that I go through, I'm expecting to see your hand moving. I'm expecting to see you open doors. I'm expecting to see you move obstacles. I'm expecting to see you lower mountains and elevate valleys. I'm expecting to see you move storm clouds. And I'm expecting you to calm the roaring sea. Oh yeah, I'm seeking you, Lord. I wonder if anybody listening to me tonight that can type you to testify. I'm seeking you, Lord. Everywhere I go, I'm expecting you to do something for me. I'm expecting you to do something for me at the job. I'm expecting you to do something for me at the house. I'm expecting for you to do something for me at the church. Everywhere I go, I'm seeking you. I'm seeking your face, Lord. I'm looking for you. I'm expecting you. See, the problem with many of us is we don't see the Lord because we ain't looking for the Lord. Oh, but when you look for it, I got some witnesses that can testify. He will show up when you look for it. You'll be able to see him when you look for it. You'll know he's in the midst. When you look for it, you can know he's moving when he's moving. David said, yes, I'm in pain, but I'm still going to give you glory. Lord, I'm seeking your face. I'm not going to allow my situation to take away my praise. I'm not going to allow my situation to let me wallow in mediocrity. I'm not going to allow my situation to make me have a pity party. Oh, I'm seeking your face because I know if your face is there, your presence is there. And if your presence is there, your power is there. And if your power is there, you can turn my situation around. Oh, I wish somebody would type in the message. Lord, I'm seeking you. Everything that I go through, I'm seeking you. Every situation I go through, I'm seeking you. We're not seeking. See my face, Lord. You told me to seek your face. Lord, I seek you. But sometimes, you know what comes next? Sometimes the way gets dark and you can't see God. Sometimes situations get so low. It gets so hard. Pain is so intense. Problems are so overbearing. All frustration is so real that sometimes life can get so dark. If you see light, you can't see God. Anybody ever been in a place in your life where you couldn't see God? You wondered if you were going to make it through. You wondered if you were going to make it out. Oh, but I got good news for you. Even if you can't see him, as long as you can hear him, you'll be all right. Oh, we walk by faith and not by sight. Every now and then, oh, God will make himself invisible to you. Oh, to see if you can follow his voice. Every now and then, God will move his visible presence out of the way to see if you can listen to his audible presence and know that, oh, even though I can't see you, I still hear you calling my name. And as long as I hear you calling my name, I'll follow you wherever you call me. Anybody ever had a Bible on and you had to find your way to somebody calling you and you had to use the sense of hearing because you didn't have the sense of sight, and somebody said, when you lose one sense, all the other senses are magnified. Anybody ever been down so low that it was almost blinding, but you heard the voice of God say, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And as long as the Lord was talking, you was walking. Oh, that's the good news right there. There's somebody out there that needs to type, as long as the Lord is talking, I'll keep on walking. Because I know as long as I can hear him, everything else will be all right. Sometimes the way gets dark, and you can't see God. But the good news is, next, God can see you when you can't see him. Oh, God can see you when you can't see him. I just want to encourage somebody right now that's going through some trials and some tribulations in your life. I just want to encourage some of our seasoned saint members who hadn't been able to come to church for a while, and it looks like you're just down and out. It looks like depression just wants to take over you, and you just want to throw your hands up in the air, and you're wondering where God is. I come to let you know God is right there. He's always been. And even though you may not be able to see him, God sees you. As a matter of fact, he started so good, he told me to tell you that everything is going to be all right. That he will take care of you. He's not going to leave you nor forsake you. I don't know who this is for, but this is for about 15 of y'all watching me on Facebook tonight that are going through some trials and some tribulations. You had some up and you had some downs. It looks like every time you turn around, it's more bad news. Every time you think you get one step ahead, you fall 2 steps behind. But I come to let you know that when you can't see God, God sees you. And somebody can testify, not only does God see you, he'll also come and see about you. Oh, I got a witness here tonight. I got a witness on Facebook right now. I got a witness right now who don't mind testifying that not only does God see you, but God will come see about you. Is there anybody here that God came to see about you? He came and visited you, he visited you, and let you know that everything will be all right. Amen. I said, seek my face. My heart said underneath our faces, Lord, will I seek? That's good news, Calvary. That God can see you when you can't see him. Yeah. God knows what you need better than you know what you need. Amen. God will provide. He will provide you with your needs. Yes, he will. And somebody can testify here when you need something you want. Mm-hmm. And you're all right. Amen. God will give you what you need. Yeah. He will come and see about you. Somebody almost lost your mind, but the Lord stepped in right on time. And he rocked you like a baby and told you everything else will be all right. Yeah. Now watch this. He says, when I said, seek ye my face. Our heart said underneath our face, Lord, will I seek? Interesting. Tell the Lord, I'm going to seek your face. Because you told me to seek your face. Even when I'm in a place that sometimes makes it difficult for me to see. Yeah. But I'm making a petition to you while I'm in this difficult place. If you will come and see and help me get a lot of this. Watch what David said. David said, Lord, I'm going to seek you. I'm going to look for you. I'm going to do what you call me to do. I'm going to do what you require me to do. Now look what David says in verse 9. Next, he says, Lord, hide not thy face from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. He said, I'm going to do what you told me to do. I'm going to seek you. I'm gonna live for you. I'm gonna strive for you. But Lord, I don't want to play hide and seek. So I'm asking you, don't hide your face from me. Don't put me away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. David does a whole lot in this one verse. He tells her, I cannot make it through this without you. He tells her, I cannot make it through this without you. And David gives the Lord 4 don'ts and gives God 2 affirmations in one scripture. For those I feel a little walking, so you might have to move the camera around. David gives the Lord 4 don'ts and 2 affirmations in this one scripture. Let's look at this together. He says first, next, don't hide from me. Y'all see that? Don't hide from me. If you see that on Facebook, kindly bless God. I see it, Pastor. He said, don't hide from me. Hide not your face from me. Second note, don't put me away in anger. Next, don't put me away. I'm looking at this next moment right here. UPT. Don't put me away. Next thing he says, then he gives an affirmation. He says, thou hast been my help. Don't hide from me. Don't put me away. You've been my help. It's sort of like David is saying, Lord, this is what I don't want you to do. But in between, he remembered who he was talking to, so he said, oh, but you have been my help. Now, don't put me away and don't hide from me, but you have been my help. I want you to know, Lord, I recognize who you are and what you've been to me. I recognize that you've been good to me. I don't want you to leave me. And I don't want you to hide from me, but you've been good to me. Don't leave me. Don't hide me from me, but you made away from me. Don't turn your back on me. It's like something clicked in his mind when he said, oh, but Lord, I know who you are. Sometimes when you are going through, you have to let the Lord know that you know who He is and what He's able to do. David could have started a whole litany of don'ts. He said, I'm going to break my don'ts up with some news of how good you are, Lord. You've been my help. Then, watch this, y'all. He goes right back into the don'ts. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Then he says, next, do not forsake me. Then he has another affirmation. Oh God of my salvation. Next, you have always been my salvation. He returns in verse 9 to what he says to the Lord in verse 1 of Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Why? Because sometimes when we're having, for lack of a better word, pity party, when we're having a woe is me moment, sometimes you got to remind yourself of how good God has been to you. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that He's the God of my salvation. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that, Lord, you have been my help. Because when you can remind yourself that He's been my help, when you can remind yourself that He's been my salvation, then you can tell yourself, I know He won't hide from me. I know He won't put me away. I know He won't leave me. I know He won't forsake me because He's been too good to me. Because He's been the God of my salvation. And what I'm doing is I'm just making my petition known to Him so He will know that I know He's able to pick me up and to bring me out. Calvary, I'm done. I'm going to keep you alone tonight. I didn't need to keep you alone tonight. I just want to say good evening, let you know I love you, and I'm praying for you. But before I go, let me encourage somebody to keep making your petitions known to the Lord. And remember that even when you're down in the dumps, He's your salvation. When you don't know what to do, He will take care of you. When you don't know where to go, He is your help. And when you recognize that, you will see God come in, pick you up, turn you around, and bring you through. Amen. We serve a good God. Who has all power in His hand. And whatever you need, child, whatever you need, family, the Lord will and can bring you through. Amen. God will and can bring you out. Don't ever give up. Don't ever throw in the towel. Know that no matter where you are, God didn't bring you this far to leave you by yourself. David said sometimes you got to encourage yourself. Learn how to encourage yourself. Learn how to make your petitions known to the Lord. And even when you're down in the muck and the miry clay, know that when the Lord comes to see about you, He'll pick you up and He'll bring you back. Why? Because He has been your help and He is your salvation. Again, family, let's pause for a word of prayer. Lord, we thank you for this word on tonight. We thank you, oh God, for allowing us to know that we can make petitions in our prayer. And you will give us what we need to come out of wherever we are. And that we know that if we trust you, if we put our hands in your hands, that everything else will be all right. We love you. We give you all the praise. We give you all the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. As always, we ask that you would give $5 seed offering and Bible study $1 for each business day. And you can give the $5 seed offering. You can go Send your seed offering through Cash App, $MCBC the place. MCBC the place. Send your $5 seed offering. We pray for seed. God will greatly increase. Believing and knowing that when we pray our seeds, we serve a God that will bring forth an increase from the seed that we plant. Don't forget, tomorrow night we will have prayer meeting at 7 o'clock on Zoom. If you would like to be a part of our prayer meeting, you can email me at rmontgomery@mcbctheplace.com. rmontgomery@mcbctheplace.com. And I'll get the email and I will ask for the Zoom invite, and I will send you the Zoom invite, and you can be a part of our family. I love you. I thank God for your gig. We are opening back up. If you would like to come and be a part of our service, we are here every Sunday at 10:15 a.m. Our doors open at 9:45. For temperature checks, you can come in through the front door. We have seating every other row. You're more than welcome to come and be here with us. You must wear a mask. You have to wear a mask. And we will practice social distancing. So, if you'd like to come and be a part of our service, you're more than welcome to come at 10:15 every Sunday morning. Again, doors are open at 9:45 for temperature checks. Again, family, I love you. I thank God for you. I'm praying for you. Remember, when you go out, stay masked up, stay safe, keep yourself safe, and those around you safe as well. Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for this time. We thank you for being so good to us. We ask right now, God, that you would bless us. We're getting ready to leave this place. But Lord, we ask that you don't leave you. Go with us and beside us. Lead us, guide us, and direct us. And as always, be between us as we're asking one from another. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Family, have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you Sunday morning. Be blessed. That's good. Thank you.